For millennia, divine powers dictated human existence. But in ancient Greece, a profound shift began. People started questioning the gods, turning instead to the power of human logic. This radical intellectual awakening laid the foundation for modern thought. Join us as we explore how this birth of free inquiry forever reshaped our world and ignited the path to civilization. Look at the map of ancient Greece. Unlike the vast river valleys of Egypt or Mesopotamia, it's a fractured landscape of mountains and islands. This geography prevented a single empire from dominating the land. Instead, it fostered isolated communities, compelling them to look outward. The sea wasn't a barrier, it was their vital highway, connecting them to the wider world. The Greek world was the beating heart of ancient commerce. Cities and Anatolian coasts like Miletus acted as massive hubs, where trade routes from faraway lands intersected. Goods traveled from as far as ancient Angleterre, England, and all the way from China and India. These riches didn't just stay in one place, they were redistributed through a vast network of Greek colonies stretching from Egypt and the Black Sea to Sicily and Spain. But this wasn't just an exchange of silk and spices. This constant movement created a massive cultural web across the Mediterranean. Through trade, the Greeks didn't just meet merchants. Unlike the rigid, god-king structures of the East, Greek religion was surprisingly individualistic. There was no powerful, centralized priesthood to gatekeep the truth. The gods were flawed, emotional, and very human. This lack of religious dogma allowed a unique space to open up, a space where a man could question the stars without being burned as a heretic. Thinking about the earth, sea, sky, animals, and plants wasn't about gods. The belief that contemplating these subjects was noble and valuable, this attracted free individuals. Centralized authority can be the enemy of innovation. In the Greek polis, or city-state, there was no great king to demand absolute silence. Whether in Athens or Miletus, the city-state structure encouraged public debate. Those concepts the birth of another important human community style called the democracy. When you are a citizen of a city rather than a subject of a crown, your voice matters. Policy was decided by persuasion, not decree.
Before this era, the world was split into two, powerful kings and poor workers. But trade in the ancient Greece created a new group, the middle class. These were the first entrepreneurs. They weren't born into royalty, they built their wealth with their own hands and clever minds. Because they were independent, they wanted to make their own choices. They didn't want a king telling them how to live or what to think. As the philosopher Aristotle said, this group became the heart of a stable city. They had the money to be comfortable and the leisure time to be curious. For the first time in history, people had the freedom to look freely at the all-system we call Earth, space, nature, and ask, why, instead of just working to survive. So, as you can see, it wasn't just a magic miracle. It was a perfect storm. The perfect storm of geography, trade, decentralized politics, culture, individualism, and integration with other cultures. The Greeks didn't just find new things, they found a brand new way to see. They began to think and learn with pure curiosity and total freedom. On this channel, SciPhiHi, we will discuss and learn like them. We will try to make our mind free. And it's true, they changed the world forever. Their views created we call modern world. Do not miss other videos of this channel. See you next time.